Ready? Ah! Ah! My Starbucks is sweating in it. I messed up my tag paper. Okay. Hi friends, thank you for tuning in to another Simply Art video. My name is Lisette and today is a tag video. It is called I've Been Tagged. Not a very descriptive tag, but it is going to be an artsy, creative type tag, briefly looking at the 5 questions that are in the tag. I can say that it's an art tag. I was tagged by my friend Kyla Givehand, who is a mixed media book artist, among lots of other creative things, who has a channel here on YouTube. Of course, I will be linking to her channel. I would highly recommend subscribing to her channel to check out all of her creative goodness, and then also her website, because she has some amazing products and services, including this mixed media inspiration deck. I believe this is from an expansion pack. And this little goodie is perfect for any mixed media artists out there, or anyone who's looking for a little bit of inspiration when it comes to their creative practice. So I've got the questions printed out, and it looks like there are 5. I haven't looked at them in detail, but I did read the first one, and it kind of has like 3 questions in one, so we're just gonna jump right in so that I don't have a terribly long video. Number 1. First, tell a little bit about yourself and what drove you to make videos. Then tell who inspires you the most. Well, my name is Lisette, and I am a creative mentor and teacher, as well as a mixed media artist. I have a company called Simply Art, where I inspire all walks of life to express themselves creatively. I do that with things like this YouTube channel here. That snazzy little workbook behind me is one of the many tools that I use to get you to break out of your shell and start expressing yourself the way you used to when you were a kid. And I also teach e-courses, all kinds of online type things, and then I also teach live classes. And I make creative content all over the web. So you can find me in all of these different places that I will always link to below. And then another great thing that I do is I mentor other creatives and people that are looking to share their creative goodness online and don't know how to uphold their brand, or don't know what resources are available for them to share all their creative goodness online. I will help jumpstart their creativity and help put a plan in place for them to share online. So what drove me to make videos? Well, in 2007 was my very first video. And the reason why I posted it is because up until that point, I had been really, really wary of sharing all of my creative goodness, if you will, online. I was kind of frightened that people would steal my art, or I don't know. There were so many things that frightened me about sharing online that when I posted my first video back in 2007, it was sort of a way to kind of push myself outside of my comfort zone. And ever since then, I've just been making videos and loving it ever since. And I really enjoy the YouTube community. And I really enjoy sharing all of my videos, from DIYs to behind the scenes of my company and my personal life. All of those things I joyfully share with you. And I just kind of love it. So it just started as a way to push myself out of my comfort zone. And now it's a pleasure. Then tell who inspires you the most. That's tricky. Well, in my personal life, the person that inspires me the most would be my mother. She is a strong cookie, and of course it wasn't until I was a little bit older, or an adult if you will, that I got very close to my mother and now consider her my very best friend. Of course, she's been my best friend my whole life. I just didn't know it until I was an adult. But her strength and her kindness and her, I don't even know how to explain my mother. I'm usually a very descriptive person, but truly it's her kindness and her strength, and she's such a laid-back person. I tend to be like a really uptight control freak, and watching my mother just be very like zen and flow even during difficult times is very inspiring to me. So for my personal life, my mother would definitely be my inspiration. And then when it comes to work, I have so many inspirations. I don't know. Let's just leave it with my mother, because not only does she inspire my personal life, but she also inspires everything that I do professionally with my business. So my mom, rock on, Mom. You inspire me. I totally know she's watching this video. She's like my biggest fan. So no trolling, by the way, because my mother will attack. Number 2. What is your favorite medium? Paint. Done. Acrylic paint. Acrylic paint. It has to be acrylic paint. I have very little patience for oil paints, although I now live in the southern part of the United States, and so I feel like my acrylics are becoming oil paints because it takes forever to dry. But I have very little patience for oils, although I love the way they look. I just need that instant gratification of acrylic paint. So acrylic paint would be my favorite medium. What is my favorite color? I have to have 2. It's a Tribe Called Quest. You say the whole thing. Kudos to whoever can answer in the comments below where that's from. Tribe Called Quest. Purple and turquoise are my favorite color. Purple and turquoise. In that order. Number 4, what 3 things would you take to a deserted island? I need some context to that question. I am going to assume, because this is sort of an artsy type tag, that would be, I'm going to change this a little bit. What 3 artistic things would I take to the deserted island? That narrows it down. 3 things is just too wide for me. Oh, that doesn't help either, because I like to make everything myself. I believe if I was in a deserted island, I would totally make paint out of like crushed berries and leaves. Where would I get glitter? I would crush seashells to get my glitter. Sap and other things for glue. I don't know what I would bring. I would use anything for a canvas. I'd paint on rocks. What 3 things would I take to a deserted island? I would take a candle. Yeah, I would take a candle. That's very much a part of my art experience. Totally in my environment when I create would be a candle. So that's number 1. I would take a candle because I always have a candle in my studio. So a candle, a camera so I could totally vlog my experience of being on a deserted island. I would have to have that. And the 3rd thing, I don't know. Pizza. Pizza, candle, iPhone. Pizza, candle, iPhone. And the iPhone just so that I can vlog my experience in the hopes that I am saved, preferably before I eat all my pizza. And then get to share my experience with you guys. Those are my 3 things. Number 5. Which kind of product would you be and why? Oh, it would totally be something glittery. In fact, my husband thinks that my blood is made of glitter because just randomly I'll have glitter on even though I haven't put glitter on in months. My dog will randomly have glitter on him. My husband finds random specks of glitter on himself. I would be glitter. Maybe puff paint glitter. Puff paint glitter. Yes. Puff paint glitter. That's what I would be. That was easy. That's 5 questions. Ha! Simple. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and for more creative goodness, subscribe to my VIP newsletter, which will be linked below. Check out Kyla Givehand's channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers!